Let's look at 10 bulletin board ideas you can use for your Spanish classroom. It's Ashley, aka Senior Spanish, where I provide easy-to-use resources to save you time and energy while you're lesson planning for your classes. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified of all new content I create for you in the future. And I just want to make sure you know that links to everything that I mentioned in this video will be down in the description box below. We're going to talk about what to do if you have limited space, then give you 10 ideas for bulletin boards you can use to decorate your classroom. Some of those are print and go, some of them involve student work, and some of them are visual supports and scaffolding for your students. So first off, if you have limited space or you are a traveling teacher, I have 2 things that I think are absolute musts for your classrooms. And I have a separate video that I will link for you here where I go into that why, and I talk about decorating your classroom as a traveling teacher because I do think it's necessary. I've been a traveling teacher. I've been in up to 3 classrooms in a couple of schools. I still think that these 2 things are musts. I'll put that right here for you on the screen to check that out. In short, the 2 things that you have to have are question words and high frequency verbs posters. Again, I go into that more in my must-haves poster video, and I'll link that for you in the description box below. Okay, so other than those 2 must-haves, I wanted to share with you 10 ideas for bulletin boards you can use in your Spanish classroom. The first one is my Yo Soy rainbow word wall. This is possibly my favorite word wall of all time. There's more than 48 adjectives in a variety of colors, plus bigger posters for the center of the display. I've also included blanks in case you wanted to add more adjectives to the wall, although I kind of feel like the problem is more like you're gonna run out of space. Some teachers have sent me pictures of hanging this bulletin board around a mirror, and I love how that turns out. The second bulletin board idea are classroom phrases. This file contains 15 signs in a variety of colors so you can support your students with common classroom phrases or questions they may have. The third bulletin board idea is this Cómo te llamas llama theme display. This one is always a hit. Students decorate a llama with their name and the phrase me llamo, and then you hang it up on the board underneath the banner Cómo te llamas. It is perfect for back to school and it's so cute. The fourth bulletin board idea is the Saludos y Despedidas display. The bulletin board is clear and accessible for your students, so that way as you're working on greetings with your students, they can use this word wall for support. Print and hang the beautiful posters to give your students a welcoming word wall to your classroom. The fifth bulletin board idea I have for you is Spanish-speaking countries' flags. Labeled or unlabeled flags are ready to print and hang out for you, and this display also includes a student coloring sheet. One teacher mentioned that she hung up the flags one at a time after introducing them to their students, and they colored them. So she'd say, this is the flag of whatever country. She'd talk about the colors that were on it. They would color, and then she would add it to the bulletin board, and she did that throughout the beginning of the school year until they had them all up on the board. The sixth bulletin board idea I have for you are these editable classroom labels. This is not so much a bulletin board really as it is an entire class decoration. This set has more than 50 labels for pretty much everything I could think of that you might have in your classroom. I also included blank labels in every color in case you have something in your classroom that is specific and you needed to have one more label just for that. Bulletin board number 7 are these Los Sentimientos Spanish feelings posters. I love these emojis. They're super fun and colorful, and they're a really good way to help your students connect what that emotion word is with what the feeling actually is. This is a great option for if you do a start of class routine and you wanted to give your students some more options. If you're not familiar with the start of class routine and you want to learn more, make sure you check out my video here for you where I talk about what I do at the beginning of class every single day, just for like 5 to 8 minutes, but it's a great way to start class. Okay, bulletin board number 8 is punny. I love it. It's called Mucho Gusto. Can you guess what animal is on this board? For this bulletin board, students decorate a milk carton and add their names using soy. Then you hang their work under the printable phrase Mucho Gusto with a big cow to make a fun display in your classroom bulletin board or on a door so people can walk by, because even non-Spanish speakers will get this one. Bulletin board idea number 9 is Nuestra clase es flantástica. It's cute, it's punny, they'll love it. Students decorate a flan and then add their names, and then you put other little flans up on the board. And bulletin board idea number 10 is Va a ser un año mágico. This is a fun way to brighten your classroom at the beginning of the year and also has a student coloring piece that's optional for you. My favorite thing about this board is that you can use it all year round and just kind of change it out. So you can start with Va a ser un año mágico, and then you can leave that up because in January it's a new year again. And then towards the end of the year you can switch out año for verano. Thanks so much for watching. I hope these ideas were helpful for you. If you haven't yet, make sure you click that thumbs up button, click subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any new videos I create for you in the future. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!